Good morning, YouTube. Sorry I sound so incredible. Get a little bit of a cold, but here we are. It's Tuesday. It's 5:30 in the morning. Already did my cardio. Already had my pre-workout meal. Same as yesterday. If you saw the video, you see this oats, egg whites, fruit, peanut butter, bang bang, boom boom, a little bit of water with some EAAs. And that's the every single day pre-workout meal. We are going to be training chest, shoulders, biceps today. We'll see how it goes. I mean, listen, yesterday I hit 315 squat for the first time in like probably 10 years. I don't even know the last time I even tried it. But so I smashed legs yesterday, and then after the gym I just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I was like sneezing every 10 seconds. I mean, buddy, sometimes I wonder that's good. Stay right there. That's all I need. And people just stop in the middle of the street. They're like, this is where I'm parking. Anyway, so yesterday, smashed legs, right? Then I went to work, and just as the day went on, I just kept getting worse and worse. Was sneezing like an animal. So, went home, took some Dayquil, went to bed, had some crazy ass how do you say it? Hallucinations. Listen, give me a break. All right, it's a little early. And then woke up at 3. Still, it's like all in my face, you know, the congestion. But like physically, my body feels fine. So here we are, on our way. So this is going to be the second week that we are in the mini cut. Yesterday we had 5 meals, 2,300 calories, 250 grams of protein, 200 grams of carbs, and I think it was like 55 grams of fat. So that's pretty much where we'll be at for this week. And then next week we'll probably drop 200 calories or so, 250 calories, get a little fat loss moving, but only for a brief time, because I'm not really concerned about gaining fat right now, because I'm clearly getting stronger, and that feels great. Because I mean, look, being my first competition, I mean, I put every fucking ounce of energy I had into that, and I don't know how much like muscle people lose. Like, obviously I'm natural, so it's going to be different for me than, like, you know, somebody who's on the Olympia stage, because those guys, they get super lean and then they bounce right back. And me, I mean, it took me forever, like a whole fucking year, to feel. Plus I had a little bit of a back injury, but like it took probably until a whole year for my strength to come back 100%. You know, I mean, it took a huge toll on my body. So with that being said, like, now I'm finally like I have been for a little while, but like now I'm finally feeling full and I'm feeling strong, and I don't want to just like strip that away because I have a little bit of belly fat. Like I can still see my upper abs when I flex. So it's not like I'm, you know, a big ball of fucking marshmallow. And it's better for me to be able to it's better for me to be able to, you know, grind out the weeks eating more food, because I feel like it's easier for me anyway to eat less food because I'm always busy, and at work eating less food is much easier than having to stop and eat more food. You know what I mean? Like if I had to only eat one meal per day, like I could do it. I mean, at this point it would be very difficult because I get hungry very quickly. But that's easier for me to eat one meal per day during work than it is for me to eat, say, 8 meals, you know? And it's much easier to get lean than it is to pack on muscle, at least, you know, for me. So the importance of me being able to ride out the weeks, you know, looking at my body not peeled and lean is also important for, you know, just like a mental standpoint, you know? I mean, I feel like now when I'm posing, like obviously I still have like fat around my waist, but I'm fuller and I feel like I'm actually making progress. So I don't want to stop that progress just because, you know, I don't look as good as I once did, you know? And I think that's one of the hardest parts about competing is being able to see, when you see your body and you can see every single muscle fiber, and then say 6 months later you can't see any of them, you know, it makes it hard to not want to diet back down. You know what I'm saying? So you can get to that point where you can see all 6 or 8 of your abs and you can see the striations in your chest in your quads, you know? I mean, all that is cool, but it's more important to be healthy for the long term also, you know? So, being that it was my first competition, it's taken me some time to understand what it's like to, you know, go from 4% to 15% and just riding that out and like not looking at my body as if like I look terrible because I'm fatter now, you know? Because, I mean, if you look at comparatively speaking, I'm still just as lean as I ever was in my life, besides when I competed. You know, so I think it's definitely a good, I don't want to say test because it's not like testing me, but it's definitely a good thing to have both sides of it where I'm able to see myself a little bit heavier and chunkier and also see myself super lean, and being able to like balance out the in-betweens, you know? All right, so we made it to the gym. It is almost 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're gonna go train chest. And then I'm probably gonna upload a video right after this, so stay tuned for the next one. Peace.
Last set, so I just did 15. Last set, I did 20, so 5 more reps.
One now.
Like I said, I think I got in the mindset during my prep last year of more. So, volume was just, I did what we
Nice. He's checking off all the boxes, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. When you look at his form and execution, like we did. Back growing. Good. Come on. 12. Keep going.
Again, focus on contraction of that weight. Slow eccentrics. Come back hard.
That's why they look that way. And just being able to train with Nick and just to see some of those crazy genetics. Right through, right through, right through, right through, right through. Finish strong, strong. Good.
I think, you know, a lot of people, you know, I don't really gonna sound arrogant, but my biggest lesson I've learned, I guess, best body parts. So again, just I think rough range is very important. Right? I think, you know, I know.
That's it. Good. That's amazing.
On the other videos, but don't come in here picking exercises. And you're doing all these set tricks, the slow, everything. Full day. So on typically set range, it'll be about 4 to 6. I don't.
Come on, man. Come on.
As you see, we got my new trainer here, Dom, taking over. We had a really good chest workout today. He showed me different.
Yes. You're stretching those traps, mid-back, everything's opening up. And a big pull. You know, incline some of the guys at the very top are, you know, so when you take those genetics and you combine that with super hard.
Very beneficial in terms of my strength, feeling better, and even looking better. Your strength again.
Good. Come on. Good job.
Come on now.
Like I said, I think I got in the mindset during my prep last year of more and more. So, volume was just, I did what would
Nice. He's checking off all the boxes, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. When you look at his form and execution, like we did. Back growing. Good. Come on. 12. Keep going.
Again, focus on contraction of that weight. Slow eccentrics. Come back hard.
That's why they look that way. And just being able to train with Nick and just to see some of those crazy genetics. right through, right through, right through, right through. Finish strong, strong. Good.
That hurt. So even with my arms, I even feel.
I think, you know, a lot of people, you know, I just don't really doesn't sound arrogant, but
My biggest lesson I learned, I guess, best body parts. So, again, just, I think rep range is very important. Right? I think, you know, I know.
That's it. Good. That's amazing.
On the other is, but don't come in here picking exercises. And you're doing all these set tricks, the slow, everything. Full day. So on typically set range, it'll be about 4 to 6.